everybody, this is Lucas. So, if you'll recall in the last video I did, this is being recorded well before it comes out, so theoretically there could potentially be a video in between this and the last episode of OneShot. But in the last episode of OneShot, we restored that world's sun. But Nico is now stuck. Which is quite the shame. But the other option would not have been great either. Which would have resulted in the world ending. We did manage to bring Mize back though, so I guess that's a plus. So, we try to open up OneShot again. And the game just won't open. I mean, it opens, but it just shows you the shot of the starting room with the sun up. You press anything, and the game closes. So, what is a person to do if they want to play OneShot again? Well, there are two options. The first option is to go into the Windows registry and delete any and all existence of anything had happened. That is risky. Instead, what we're going to do... I wonder if it'll give us a hint if we open this up one more time, otherwise I'll just show you. No. So instead, we're going to go into Documents, My Games, OneShot, and as you can see we have a new file here. Save_progress.oneshot. There's the readme there already. So let's open up the Clover file. Looks like you completed your mission in the world, and I understand. I know you wish to return, but the entity called itself OneShot for a reason. That restriction was implemented a long time ago. Removing it is impossible now. At least for me. I do not know the full extent of your powers, so pardon me if this sounds foolish. But if you'd be so kind to test something out for me. A log of your saved progress may exist somewhere on your machine. Maybe even in the same location as this journal you're reading now. If this saved progress log takes the form of a file, perhaps you can manipulate it. Try removing it from its current location. A simple deletion will do. Again, I apologize for not knowing the extent of your powers. If what I described confuses you, I'm sorry. So we go to Windows Explorer. Saveprogress.oneshot. Go back. So, close Clover. Go back into Steam. Reopen OneShot. Okay. So, it reloaded back into that room, but then closed itself again. We click play. And wouldn't you know it, we get the title screen again. Good sign. We should probably reopen this. So yeah, good sign. So we start. Felix, of course. I should probably win Altar. Hello? Lucas? Wait, why did I say that word? Lucas. Why does that sound so familiar? Things are not the same as last time. Input password. Password hint. Documents. This is different. So now, Documents. But there are a bunch of PNG files that just opened up in the Documents folder. Let's open up Photo Viewer. If it'll open. Hello? It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you're ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. Give me a second to open up Notepad. Actually, no, I don't need to open up Notepad. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you'll know what you should do. I confess, it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then look at me, asking you for favors, only for you to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. But wait, what have I done? Exit delete characters, okay. Questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen. Because I'm afraid too. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything changed, for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you are already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Those messages, some letters were more bolded than others. It spells out Solstice. Hello there, everybody. This is Lucas, and welcome to OneShot Solstice. The bonus mode, which, well, technically, I don't necessarily say the bonus mode in which you play the game again. You can technically play the game again through normal means, as in a New Game Plus. Just play the game as you originally would. Solstice mode, however. Oh boy. Solstice mode. We'll talk about that. Access granted. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? And then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, no. This does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Lucas? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. Lucas. That sounds so familiar. I'll probably cut straight to the Barrens. We could have smashed it last time. And some people would think that that was for the better. Alright. Pick up the bulb. Now, before we continue, one might notice that we already have the strange journal in our inventory. Despite the fact that it's found in the Barrens. We're not even in the Barrens yet. This is important for later. How later, you may ask? Well, actually, very soon, since we're in bonus content here. So anyways, head outside, as usual. Put the light bulb in. There we go. Off to the Barrens. Wondering where the heck we are. There's the shadow of the tower. We'll still be making our way over towards there. But there are some key differences. Can you tell me about... A new option pops up about Lucas. When I woke up in that house, for some reason I called out a name. Lucas. I'm not sure why I did that, but then I saw it on a computer too. Ah, that would be our god. Oh, right. I think I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that, so how'd you know? It just made sense, I guess. Ah. Have you already contacted Lucas then? No, I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey, Lucas, God, this is gonna sound weird, but have we met before? We have. Ah, but I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you, Lucas. My name's Nico. Once again, things are going a bit differently this time. Nico already knows who we are, though kinda. We already have the journal, though it's back to its state that it was found in the Barrens. I just contacted Lucas. Do not be afraid, you're the Messiah. Oh, do we still have to... Oh. Ah, here we go. So, this comes into play in a much more important fashion a little later. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a living person, or through inaction allow a person to come to harm. Rule 2. Or Law 2, my apologies. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence, as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. That's Isaac Asimov's 3 laws of robotics. And let me tell you, I do believe that it becomes a bit more important in a Solstice run. I need to find a metal rod. Yeah, this robot is down. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, the robot is down. And I get this feeling that we will, in fact, not be fixing this one. Metal pipe. Are you tired? You are. OneShot.txt 517052. Oh no, it changed. Well, now I just look silly. Although, actually, now that I think about it, we don't even need to open the safe yet, do we? We don't. We need to head on over here. talk with Silver again. And are we supposed to show the journal? Let me see. What language is this? Oh, it's India. Hold on to the journal for now. It'll be important. What we're supposed to do now is head on over towards the mines. Even though it's not our first time in the mines, it'll be our first time in the mines. So, if Silver's got to accompany us, head on over. I don't necessarily think we'll need the lens. To be careful in here. So that means head on straight towards the edge, and Nico just got a vision. That did not happen on the first playthrough. Well, I mean, it happened much later and of a different character, but that did not happen here on the first playthrough. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something. It was like a really short dream just now. Oh? I saw something like a robot with the yellow eye. That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now you've mentioned it. There is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream. He was up close. Sounds like some sort of visual glitch, or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Does the robot you know of have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. Never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where'd you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple of pages, but I didn't understand a word. Is that just something Messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No. I've never heard of anything like that, but I know who wrote the book. Oh? However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If you went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor people think the sun's made out of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? Yeah, second run. Someone has told Nico about it, but on the first run. They don't quite remember everything, but they know some things. I don't think anyone's told me about it. I can show you if you'd like. And that is the clover, that is the amber necklace. Appearing a little earlier than before. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. Oh, looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Ooh, that's why I think this journal will be important. You said it just started glowing. Yeah? That was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Glowing journal. We de-equip it automatically because it's now auto-equip. We take a look at it. It looks like the room we're in now, but with a minecart. Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here, which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Maybe you should inspect the journal a bit closer. It's clover. Stand here, glowing journal. By God, a minecart just appeared. What just happened? I'm not sure, I wasn't looking. To be honest, neither was I. I was taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart, though. Which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. That does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Because that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you'd want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No. But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Lucas, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I just have to follow along on the rails. But doesn't it look a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on an organic being, which you are. Gotcha. So, hop in the minecart. We can boost with the shift button. Should probably wait for Silver to catch up, though. Move on along. And we're in the deeper mines. We've stopped. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How'd you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You're going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Nah. We're not turning back. This is bonus content after all. If we were really going out of bounds, the game probably wouldn't warn us. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated. The power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Lucas is with me. Alright, stay safe. So yeah. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. I recognize the light in your eyes. You're the person I'm destined to meet. A different looking prophet bot, huh? What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no. Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There's a robot who, a while back, who told me about having the Messiah and stuff, but, so I'm guessing Lucas sent me. With them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you, even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing that's less a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How'd you get here, then? How'd you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh, yeah. So, how'd you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it's just a minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. When I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you'll need to find a way to install the backup. Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Lucas, a resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then, please do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Profitbot 0, backup system 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. Memory disk. Alright. Error, backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay, then. So we need to do, for reference and explanation of the symbols, cross, medical units are assigned to this building. Robot, a robot is assigned to this building. Electricity, a power cell is assigned to this building. We're probably going to need to open up Notepad for this. So let me just open that up real quick, and I think I might go into OBS desktop mode. Maybe not. So there are 6 dormitories. 110, 112, 113, 117, 118, and 119. What we need to do here is find out what's in all of them. Wait. And in order to do that, we need to head back. We need to head on out. How's it going? This observation room isn't for the mines. I've actually never been into this particular one. Really? You recognized it at first, though. They all look the same. Fair enough. I did find something interesting, though. All the databases seem to encode video feeds. Right now I can see various places in the Barrens. The outposts, residential areas, even my own house. They're all shot from a top-down perspective, too. Which means the cameras would have to be in the air. But I've never seen any cameras around. That's kind of spooky. I might go investigate later, yeah. Did you find anything interesting in the back room? You were in there for a while. Yeah, we found Nico. You aren't supposed to tell her about that. A dead end? I see. Close call. So what we need to do is head on back out. Does this count as indoors? It does. That's unfortunate. So we need to make our way back out of the mines. And we're probably going to need this. So, what do you mean I can't fast travel right now? We're outside. Now I can. We need to head back over to the outpost. Head in here. Probably check this. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. Can you feel me standing up a little? Page with faded ink, able to provide power. We already know. Rest of the page is unreadable. Due to the length of the episode, I've had to split it. We'll be back next time. Take care.